right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the OSCL Division 1 final here between the 6th Airborne Raiders and Darkhorse here on Utah Beach. Utah Beach, right? Yes, Utah Beach. Here tonight we will have the Darkhorse. Well, we'll have Darkhorse as the Axis tonight with the 6th as the allies. We're still getting set up here. I'm a little bit distracted, so bear with me while I'm looking at 300 things at once. But tonight we will watch both of these teams duke it out to see who our champion will be here in the Offseason Competitive League Division 1 final. My name is Critic. Thank you for joining me tonight. And it looks like we'll have an exciting one, as the last time these teams played each other in the Off-Season Competitive League, the match was decided 3-2 in favor of the 6th Airborne Raiders, I believe, unless I messed it up, and you can correct me in the chat. This is good content. If there's some people joking around on Discord. Good content in case I messed it up. So tonight, if you're not familiar with the Off-Season Competitive League rules, I have them here on the screen. Pretty much everything's the same as a regular warfare match, with the exception of the things noted here. All commander abilities are authorized. That includes the new-ish commander artillery ability. Teams may use up to 2 artillery squads that can be used for... They can basically play as infantry and armor players. They don't have to stay in a fixed position or anything like that. Panther is banned for the Axis. Nodes are indestructible to maximize cinema and firepower for us. HQ artillery is banned, which of course is the artillery that is fixed, and flares are banned. So those are our rules tonight here on this final match. Division 1 consisted of 9 teams this year, and it looks like we're flipping already. I am gonna get myself in order here, and here we go. All right, let's start a invite only. So tonight we have teams of 36 taking each other on. So let's get settled in. There we go. Admin camp. All right, here we go. Tonight, we have teams of 36 taking each other on. We have... Let me figure out what I was going to say. Teams of 36 here on Utah Beach fighting over WN4. So this will be fun. Let's take a look at the map. Everything is up at the top, all in a straight line. Should be a fun one here. WN4 is certainly a tough one to capture if you're the Axis and you don't take it right off the bat. You got all this open field to cross here. Can be wild, can be crazy. Should be some good action tonight. Let's hang out here while we get oriented. Take a look at the bottom of your screen. You will see that we have a leaderboard tonight. On the left is kills. It'll show you who has the most kills, of course, their #1 weapon, highest combat scores, highest offense, defense, and support. So those are all top 5 between both teams. Hopefully I don't pick up the other streamers. If I do, you can make fun of me in the chat. It's okay. So again, thanks for joining me tonight here on my cast. I'm Critic. Looks like for this Darkhorse team tonight we have, I don't know if it's Clit. I think it's Clit. QLIT is the commander. Not sure who the commander is for 6th tonight. But we should have a good time watching this match. I believe everything is in order. All the settings are good. And we have about a minute before this match kicks off. So we will follow these trucks in here. The trucks of Darkhorse, as well as their Luke's supply truck. Looks like their Panther, not Panther, Panzer IV was rolling up. Let's see what they're cooking over here for the Allies. They've got both of their tanks rolling up as well. Stewart and a Sherman. And everybody's just going to send it on the map edge. That'll be the fun thing tonight, of course, with these map edge points. You don't have to worry about the map edge flank. You just have to worry about the south and what's right in front of you. So we should have some intense fighting. We'll see how it goes. Let's enjoy this match tonight on this Division 1 Offseason Competitive League Final. And away we go. So, of course, tonight, it is Friday night here at North America. Tomorrow is the start of Summit already. I hope my stats do start updating soon. If they don't, I'm going to be really stressed out, guys. Going to be real stressed. Let's take a look out for some snipes here. Here comes some rockets coming in. Short. Trying to hit the trucks of 6th. Darkhorse still just sending it straight up the gut. Let's see what 6 has cooking here. Trying to get set up on the north side. Good job getting maintaining control here of the northern flank here on map edge. You can see a great opener for the allies here. The Muffin Man, who lives on Drury Lanes, hanging out with Private Subtotal and Company Worthing Litter. And Axis, however, did a very nice job sending it up the middle with Zeus. They also have Chungus, Striker, and Company here. The Stewart comes around behind, already hitting Sin and Company here on the Lukes. Oh, and the Stewart goes down. You know, I'm not sure what got that Stewart. Maybe it was the Puma. Maybe it was this Panther here. Either way, very nice job there for the Axis, getting a little bit of armor superiority here right off the gut. This Puma down here looking on the southern flank. Blueberries did a nice job spreading out across the point here. Despite that great allied push right out the gate, allies do have control. They're capturing the point here on this warfare match on Utah Beach. Some nice rocket play. That one just misses there from Spanky and Company. Hanging out with Red Eagle here to the south. All right, let's zoom in a bit. There's another Stewart driving by. Check it out. Allies so far have strong cap control on this opener here. The Rig Doctor pulls out his rocket. Looking, aiming for the Puma. Gets one shot into the Puma. The Puma did blow something up over here. What did he get? Oh, he got the Stewart. Very nice job by the Puma. All right, but the Rig Doctor returns the favor, and he cashes in, playing AT tonight, knocking out that Puma. And if you can see, the cap weight starting to shift in favor of the Axis now. Let's zoom out, get a good look at the action here. Take a look across the point. Axis moving into those barns, getting control. Looking good. All right. Some of my stats here seem to be amiss. Let me reset that here, and you enjoy. No, they are catching up now, okay? They might be messed up. If they're messed up, no sweat. Just pay attention to the kill count. I've been having some issues trying to make the what's it called? Make the stats look even better, but in doing so, I've made some mistakes as well. So just ignore those mistakes. Enjoy the kill count. Everything else appears to be the same so far. Waffen and Shark going head to head. Waffen takes a bite out of Shark. Has some nice stew there as well. Flyshed? I don't know. Also moving up. You can see all those blueberries. Nice control of the barns. Good rockets coming in. Let's see what's happening here on the north side. So, nice shot by Subtotal there. Knocks out that, what was that, a Luke's? Yeah, takes out the Luke's there. And now we can see this medium tank for the Allies pushing up. Trying to move around behind. Knock out the enemy tanks. Get some superiority here. It looks like they did take one shot. Ooh, it just took a rocket there as well. Took one shot from the Panzer IV. Taking a rocket. They're on fire. Struggling a bit. Returning some fire here. Let's see who we got down here. Wilco, Captain Snow, and Lockdown. Right. Let me step away here for a minute. Let me check these stats. You enjoy this this battle here on the north side. As you can see, the Allies have taken strong control of the point here. Captured the point first. 6 with a good start here with a minute and 20 left here in the match already. Looking good with all these points here in a straight line. Check this out and look at this map play here by the 6, the Raspberries. Of course, like I said, we're playing 36s tonight, so not 49s to cover the whole span of the map as they sometimes do. Nice garrison network by Darkhorse here along the blue line. Good OP network here for 6 as well as their garrisons. Both teams set up very nicely here to start out the match here on this OSCL final for Division 1. Look at all the Raspberries all over WN4, really pushing this Axis Darkhorse team off into this open area, which I often call the pit of death. You don't want to be stuck out there in the open getting hammered. There's really nowhere to get into the point once you get hammered right there. You go either up this road, as that tank gets taken down off in the distance here, and then the favor is returned by the Panzer IV. We got some nice tank action. Check out everything over here with all these tanks just wrecking each other left and right. This is some wild stuff here. Nice tank play by both teams. Bombers coming in. Everything's exploding. Everybody's dying. Both teams throwing haymakers left and right. As I was saying, though, the only way really for infantry for the Axis to get onto the point now is up this road. They can try to sneak something here out in the open, or out in the open down here. But man, you really have no cover, and you can see that the 6th Airborne Raiders are taking advantage, pushing up to this barbed wire. They have some cover and concealment with the hedges. Nice SPA fire coming in. And as I mentioned, these blueberries going to take advantage of their one main way into this point here, up the road coming towards Worthing Litter. We have Bip, Shark, and Sin. Sin takes out Worthing. Looking to commit more sins here. And Bip doesn't quite make it. Alright, Shark also goes down. Chungus and Sin. The only blueberries here on the north side, it appears. A lot of nice tank play I'm missing here. Bible Swan, Twisted, and Soda Bear. Good positioning here. Doing a nice job laying it down on WN4 for their friends. The blueberries pushing up ever so daringly, carefully. Just sending it up the middle. Okay. Got a nice rep station here by their friends. Possible AT gun if needed. They're set up pretty nice here to the north. However, Panzer IV goes down here just south. So, both teams, again, returning the favor. Let's check this out. Someone's sending it right up the gut. Who is that? Tierney? He ain't scared. Tierney doing a little bit of special forces action all by his own self. Knocks down Reaps. Here he goes. Runs by the tank. He probably knows the tank's there, but he's all by himself, man. He's got to figure something out. He's just going for kills at this point, trying to disrupt. Tierney is AT, I imagine. Must not have anything to take out the tank. Tierney gets another. The Muffin Man. He does know the Muffin Man. However, he joins him. Let's see who's got this nice placement. The Rig Doctor again. Seems to be the king of whatever we call this building situation. Finding nice posts to hang out and fire upon the enemy. Rig Doctor. Looking good. Alright, let's move to the south here. We've been pretty focused to the north. We have Red Eagle and Beer Man with Noah. Facing little resistance at the moment. Jungle Snake and Blacklisted looking to own the creek, slowly but surely working their way over here. They are taking on these blueberries here of Hawk, Jembles, Z-Fork, and crew. The Muhammad also here. Explosions everywhere. Chaos. Alright. 6th doing a nice job on the front door, holding their own. Darkhorse trying to work their way in from the south. Let's go check this out. Now again, it's very difficult to send it right up the gut on this point, especially when it's a map edge point. Really the only way into the points are by going up from the south. And that's what Warlock and Cheese are looking to do here. Knocking down a few enemy, coming towards Constantine. They get Constantine, and look at Cheese fermenting down here, making it his own with Warlock, who will likely set down an OP. Let's see if they can find the enemy OP and start to go north. Looking good, Cheese and Warlock. Lil G and Constantine definitely aware of them there. Looking to get revenge after getting wiped on that last spawn. Right. Constantine showing off the skills, getting on top of the chapel. I didn't know you could get on the chapel, but hey, learning something new. Constantine hanging out on his post. All right, nice shot by Constantine. Alright, we'll keep an eye on the map here with this push from Darkhorse to the south. Ooh, they're coming in on front door as well. Let's go check this out. Right, Panzer IV also pushed up. Shark is in there. I don't know if Shark has a satchel. It'd be a good time for it. Doesn't look like Shark got one down. Might not have been his hope there. Berg's leading the way. Becomes mincemeat and the wall of barbed wire here. Striker doing his due diligence to repair his friends Bible, Swan, Twister, and Soda Bear. However, they need to be careful. Striker's trying to help them, but they're about to run him over. All right, looking at my chat here. Alexander the Great. Yeah. I know you're talking about Mr. Reaper doesn't like my streams. Well, I'm going to show him what's up here on content warning here later tonight. If you haven't played that game, it's a good time. Didn't notice here, 76 with Captain Blue Chew, Snow, Dragoon, and Deado. In the 76, we have Lockdown and Wilco holding the North here. The Warden of the North. Making sure nobody for Darkhorse is going to ruin their day. However, Shark is showing off his teeth. He can bite. Taking chunks out of the enemy. Dragoon sending it up the middle towards Chungus and Shark. Ooh! A Shark becomes fish paste. Thanks to the Warden of the North here. Wilco and Lockdown. And they're doing just that. They're locking it down. Looks like they might be getting a rep station here by Captain Snow and Deado. And if that is the case, they are in great shape here, yes, with this 76 up in the north. Great armor play by the 6th tonight with this 76 up here. Let's take a look at the map. We have 76 here. Darkhorse has a Tiger and this Luke's over here. Sending it up the middle. Any armor to the south? Not seeing any. Thought I just saw another tank. Possibly, but we won't stare at the map this whole match. Alright. Raspberries holding it down pretty well. This Tiger here, at first I thought that was a Panther and I got stressed out for Darkhorse thinking, well, maybe I missed something, but no, here we go. We got this Tiger, Deathface, Enemy Paul, and Dregan with the big gun in this tank graveyard. Ooh, and it looks like they take out something. What did they hit? Nice shot, whatever they got. Oh, they got a rep station. Okay. Nice shot by them with their menacing metal power hanging out. Stewart's moving up here to the north. Let's take a look from afar. Rockets coming in. Some good action here on front door. Kill count, we have the Rig Doctor. Our man who we saw earlier with the good positioning in the buildings has 21 kills with the M1 Grand. Crawley has 20 with the M1. Cool. Cool. I tell you what, that dude, I think he's in the, he's in the SPA tonight because static artillery is not allowed. That dude, I watched him in a stream that I cast, I don't know, maybe a week and a half ago. I think he had over 100 kills on the armor. It was wild work. So, cool. Keep an eye on his rounds flying overhead tonight. I'll try to catch some as well. He's at 19 kills with the SPA. Twisted in the Panzer IV has 15, and Lil G has 15 with the M1. Everything else pretty self-explanatory. Looks like maybe Backpack SC is the commander probably for this 6th team. Rockets coming in. SPA rounds coming in on this Tiger. Everybody's focused on the Tiger. I think. So is the Stewart rolling up. Tiger's probably aware of it now. Shifting. SPA rounds flying over. Getting a little spicy here. Get a little spicy. Oh. Dylan was coming up with the supplies, trying to help out and build this rep station. But he becomes mincemeat. Now we have Commander coming. Commander already coming down. Deathface and company getting surrounded. They get one shot into the Stewart here. Let's see if they can finish the job. Just need one more shot. Should be enough here. All right. Nice shot there, Mr. Tiger. Bombing run coming in from Clit on the point. Seems like the 6th did a good job staying in the barn. Maintaining cover. Didn't get a whole lot. SPA rounds coming in. A lot of good SPA use tonight. Again, fixed artillery in the HQ is not authorized in the OSCL, so want to make good use of that SPA. Both teams seem to be doing so. As you see, another round comes in, knocking out some infi of the 6th. Ooh! And then the favor is returned. Whoever was trying to repair that Tiger, no longer in one piece. Let's see where those SPAs are located. We had one on AA battery. That's where Keel is. And then Cool somewhere. If I search too long, we'll stare at the map forever. Cool is up here on map edge. Crawley doing some readiness here. Nice. Garrison sets it down next to the enemy team's garrison. Crawley, we might get a nice map highlight here for Crawley. I do think so. Crawley gets the garrison, builds his own garrison, and is no longer alive, but nice play. Probably going to have his garrison taken out here by... Who is that? Tau. Okay. Tiger still holding its own here. Rep station goes up thanks to Dylan and company. Could be a big play. I really thought that Tiger wasn't going to make it. However, they're hanging on. All right, let's take a look at the map. More of the same. Nice line. Darkhorse trying to work in from the south. 6th with strong control to the north. The 76 still hanging out up here. Some rat situations down here, as well as over here with the recon tank. Another 76 moving up, possibly a 75. All right, both teams settling in here as we get into the 26th minute here on this Division 1 Offseason Competitive League final. Division 1 is a win or go home upset that you spent all spring fighting your hearts out only to lose the division final. You can't do that. You can't do that. Bergs zeroing in on Kaiser. Bergs looking. Kaiser. And Kaiser absolutely wrecks the man. I think I actually heard him. Oh, yeah, nice shot by Kaiser. Let me see your war face. Very smoky, very smoky. Okay, if you can see... Point getting contested a bit here. Darkhorse getting onto the point. Look at those blueberries coming from the south. Starting to work their way in. Sending it. Making a hole in the line. Check it out. Okay. Good tactics here by Darkhorse. 76 looking to help out. Alright, let's move out a little bit here so we can see more of the action. Got a medium tank here. Ironside and Vaccinator. Taking rounds from the SPA. Of Cool. Good response by 6th, working their way south. Still a lot of blueberries moving up. Let's move in. Let's get closer to the action here on the battlefield. Private or Pathfinder Jungus, Bip, and Storia. Thomas Shelby over here. Rains on the parade. Coming for Striker and Gun Bunny. Tommy Shelby. Ooh, and Striker. Gun Bunny showing off how he got his name with the STG-44. Going hard in the paint. Red Eagle. Makes the grass red with his eagleness. Striker maintaining control of this southeastern point. And check it out, Darkhorse starting to capture the point thanks to this southern push here by Cheese and Company, who's still fermenting. Takes 2. Moving in. Gonna link up with BP here. Got a bandage. I got a bandage. Dip. I got a bandage. Shark. Oh, look at all these blueberries. This is really turning into something here. Let's get some action music. Cheese. Bib. Cap guns. Moving in. Dragoon. Coming for Kaiser. Looking for Kaiser. Cap guns. Runs from Kaiser. Go for him. Get him. Get him. Nice shot, Cap guns. Kaiser. No offense, I just got kind of amped up there. We'll have to catch a highlight from Kaiser later. Vaccinator. Hanging out with Cheese. Cap guns demolished by the medium tank. Explosions. And check it out. The 6th working in their magic. Knocking the blueberries off the point. It is very mixed. It's a mixed bag of blueberries and raspberries. We have a fruit salad here on WN4. More tank play all over the map. 76. And a medium still chilling. Oh. And a 76, I think, takes down our resident tiger here. He does. Nice shot by the 76. Alright, good tank action here by both of these teams in this match. Top tier guy sends a rocket in. Everything's exploding. There's going to be nothing left at WN4 by the time this match is over here as we cross the 30-minute mark. 60 seconds remain before we crown a winner of this OSCL Division 1 match. Oh, Zeus is no longer on the map. Vaccinator. Oh, I need to take a drink of water. You watch this action. Oh, I'm catching a cold from my kids. Anybody? Shout out to anybody that's got kids. Let me know in the chat if they're making you sick every day. Every day they're making me sick. However, I'm just thankful I'm not down there on the battlefield getting blown to bits by all these wild and crazy characters all over the map. Everybody's exploding. It'd be interesting to see if they tracked the stats, how many people died by direct fire and indirect fire. I think maybe indirect fire might have the upper hand here. Cool. Contributing to that, he has 20 kills with that SPA. Rig Doctor is leading the way with 32 kills with the M1. Clid doing a nice job on support and defense. Backpack not far behind. Cheeks doing a little bit of clapping. Spears leading the way on offense. Looks like a lot of the tankers leading the way on combat. Not surprising with the tank action we've seen tonight. Blueberries not letting up, coming from the south. Trying to make WN4 DH4 for Darkhorse. You like my humor? I don't care. It's Friday. I had a long week. If you're not laughing, I don't care. I just accepted a new job today that I'm pumped for. Sticks and stones, friends. Let's enjoy this match. Waffen. Ooh, Red Eagle. I'm sorry, man. I'm sure he's had some nice highlights, but I haven't caught any of them tonight. We'll just hang out here because that's his OP. Let's see. He'll get a highlight. He'll get a highlight. Let's keep an eye on him. 76 rolling in. Stewart rolling in. Sherman rolling in from the south. No, that's a P4. These colors are confusing. Tiger also working its way in. Detto's trying to satchel it. All right, Red Eagle. Now's your time for your highlight. You can't blow up this time. I've gotten you blown up twice. Well, blown up once, shot twice. Red Eagle's gonna get a highlight. All right, we'll watch one more time. Red Eagle, come on, give me a nice. Let's get you a nice highlight. This is gonna be a YouTube short. This next life here, he's gonna come in and get 4 dudes. I'm calling it. Place your bets, Red Eagle. 4 kill streak incoming. Let's see it. Oh. Here he goes. There's 2 of his kills up there just waiting for him. Bip and Chungus. Red Eagle. Practicing his basic training skills with the low crawl. Moving up. Oh. Again, body parts flying all over the map. 76 doing some work here to the right side of the screen. Waffing. Red Eagle, I think he's trying to get that OP down. That's what he's doing. So, he is doing his job. For those of you blueberries who don't know how to play the game, Red Eagle's doing a great job working on that OP. I promise you. Actually, you know what he's going to do? He's going to wait until they cap and then put his OP down. Yes, that will be his highlight. And then he'll get 4 kills. Okay, while we watch Red Eagle here, let's take a look at the map. Darkhorse doing a nice job. They're going to capture it. SPA shot comes in from Cool. Wrecks some infantry. He's raining it down to the 76. And Darkhorse here captures the point. Moving in there. Trying to get the 3-2. And yes, I was correct. Red Eagle gets the OP down. That is a highlight. I don't care what y'all say, because I know squad leaders that wouldn't do that. So Red Eagle, nice job with the highlight, with the OP, helping out his friends. Look at all of them. They're still crashing the point. And that's the beauty of squad leaders like Red Eagle is you might lose the point, but your OP is right back down. And you can spawn on it and keep the pressure on. So here we go, watching Red Eagle with his friends. Blue Chew, Crawley, Shelby, 76 and crew. Oh, SPA shots everywhere all over the map. And still the Raspberries in really strong control in the north here. Wow, those SPA shots are just devastating. Is that the same guy? Keel, nice shooting with the SPA, man. Red Eagle continuing to move in here. Check him out. This is his highlight. This is our YouTube short here for Red Eagle. Sees his friends clearing out the farm, the barn, looking at the other barn. And you know, this Darkhorse, or this 6th team, has done a really, really great job holding the north. They have held this map edge, I think, all map. Now, granted, they have superiority with, Red Eagle. Strafed. But you know what? He got his highlight. See, here's his highlight over here. Check it out. Where's that OP? Let's go somewhere else. All right, up here, see, we have the 6. They have had control of northern flank all night with this 76 taking aim on the Puma. Not quite able to make it happen there. The Puma's just too fast, but yeah, the 6 has had strong control of the north here, even after losing the point. Gotta have a spawn around here somewhere. Maybe a garrison. It looks like just some OPs around. But still holding the north side of the point. Looking very nice. Captain Snow and the Muffin Man who everybody's getting to know tonight because it seems like he's kind of been all over the map here. All right, Kaiser, we're gonna watch you get a stream highlight here because I was kind of unintentionally unfavorable to you earlier, so we're gonna zoom out. Look at this skirmish here. Kaiser moving in on those supplies. Saw those Axis supplies come down. They came down somewhere. Fired some rockets into the barn. Ooh, firing at the tank. This Panzer IV Deathface and Company rolls right in to help out this push with Darkhorse. Rockets coming in. Alright, let's head down into the barn and see what they're saying. Rocket off the front. We have one tank versus one team here. Deathface taking aim at Worthing Leader. Really use some help here. Yes, the Muhammad doing exactly what's needed. Putting some repairs in. Check out this battle for the point. Back and forth, the red and the blue. Swaying. Look at this armor game here for the Allies. 76, 76. Sherman, 4 tanks. That really seems to be the thing that has been the thorn in the side of Darkhorse tonight, trying to keep up with these tanks of 6th. Deathface and Company have been doing a nice job, especially with that Tiger they had earlier. Gonna get a little bit of help from this light tank rolling up. Alright, let's move back here. More SPA rounds coming in. 76 rolling up to take on the P4. 76 and a medium. And they do take out Deathface and Company in the barn. Armor superiority for the allies of the 6th Airborne Raiders. Now the 6th Airborne Raiders have their first summit match tomorrow night as well. They will be taking on the 101st Airborne. I'll be streaming that match. For some reason, I've been streaming the 6th lately. Maybe we'll become best friends. I don't know. Should have some good action tomorrow night. Maybe more armor action. Darkhorse, look at those blueberries all over the place there on the point. Looks good for them. However, they're going to work on trying to spread out. Getting some control to the south. But this map edge, they've really struggled to get any momentum. Because these 2 tanks and the Muffin Man have been hanging out on Drury Lane all night, holding the map edge. If you hear my dogs in the background, I apologize. They're kind of antsy. It's raining. One of my dogs doesn't like storms. Reeps. Let's get over here. Zin and Reeps. Oh. Reeps wins the game of peekaboo. Warlock smoking the tank. Asking for some help from infantry somewhere. Seems to be the only help he's going to get right now. Not much going on for armor for Darkhorse, though they do have a Tiger rolling up here. Everything's exploding. Commander Artie coming down for the Allies. And let's take a gander from afar. Enjoy the action. teams just laying haymakers left and right. Everybody's exploding. As I've said probably 10 times already this match, everybody's exploding. If they're not exploding, their heads are falling off like PD. And the story of tonight's match so far has been this armor play by 6th. Let's take a look at the map here, see what they got. Well, there is a nice tiger here for Darkhorse, but 6th, let's see, they have a Stewart, SPA. Is that a 76? No, that's the tank that's right in front of me. They do have a 76 up here. There's tanks everywhere. This something blew up one of their tanks, but it doesn't matter because they have 30 other tanks on the map so far. Sherman gets blown to pieces over here. Stewart being aggressive like an angry little brother. Stewart takes a rocket. Nice shot. Another nice shot by Astoria, Nebraska. Looks like they'll probably knock it out here. Maybe just one more rocket. Nice rocket play there. Yay! By both Rocketeers. Astoria, Nebraska. Showing off their hard work in practice. More rockets coming in. Gonna be relentless. Look at these. 2 tanks. So we had a light, and then we have a medium, and a tiger, or a tiger. 76, a heavy. It's almost like some sort of like, first you get the light, then you get the medium, and then challenge time, final boss. Whitebread, Cryptic, and Melnick. Tanks everywhere. You know, I gotta hand it to Darkhorse, though. They're at a disadvantage with trying to get onto this point, like we talked about earlier. Look at all this open area. Here and here. Over there. That's their only way onto the point. And really, teams do well to have armor superiority getting onto WN4. Sending it up the gut if you're the at the axis. Because you have no cover. But so far, it doesn't matter. Darkhorse has been all over it. So, although the armor is the story of the night for 6th, the story of the night so far for Darkhorse is their infantry. They did lose the point to start, got onto WN4, captured it, and now they're holding it. So, we have the Queen of Battle facing off, well, you know what? I don't know what they call armor. Artillery's the King of Battle. But the Queen showing off her skills. Savvy. Doesn't quite get it done with, how do you say your name? Flyshet? Oh, I get it. Okay. I get it. Flyshet. Yep. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ooh, and the tank blows up again. Which tank was this? No tank. It was a rep station. Look at that. Tierney gets the satchel on. Keel hanging over here. This is not a medium, it's an SPA. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't matter. The SPA goes kablamo. Vaccinator and iron side dev. That satchel remains up here, I think. No, it doesn't. It blew up. I was gonna say that could be pretty rough if that medium decides to move up. Lot of good rockets tonight. Looking good, looking good. Wow, wow, wow. Darkhorse, you and your rockets, you and your infantry, showing us how it's done tonight. Tierney getting set up with MG 42. Really really nice angle. Check that out. Gonna move up, gets at least one. Alright, we're gonna follow Tierney here. Oh. So sorry. The tank gets the best of Tierney. Alright. Look up at the top of your screen. The 4th point. AA battery. Who is that? We have Ziffor with a couple of friends starting to capture AA battery. Look at this Darkhorse team. Keel trying to come back. The SPA man making use of the rules, playing infantry as party squad. Sorry, I'm coughing. I have a cold for my kids. I told you that. But it doesn't matter about my cold because Darkhorse. Check this out. Cheese, I am surprised, is not one of our top 5 kill leaders because Cheese has been everywhere. Look at that response by the 6th, regaining control. These blueberries down here, Spears and Zifork. Chillin'. Spears gets his OP. There's an OP over there in the crater. However, that spawn wave probably showed off where they were. Ooh. Whoever that is over there with the Thompson's a nice shot. Took the head off of this guy here. Striker. Gets stroking. Keel coming in. Ooh. Keel was going for that OP. Got a couple. Gets by with a little help from his friends. The Rig Doctor, who is our number 2 killer right now, 44 kills. Might jump into first here after that. Let's see. He's going to wipe this OP. Throws a grenade. All right, Rig Doctor. Ooh. Wow. Look at him go. Rig Doctor makes a rig grave. And if he is a doctor, there's no work for him to be done here. Time to call in the county authorities to clean this mess up. All right, great defense by the 6th. 6th, another 76. That might be the same one from earlier. Moving backward. Realizing that, you know what, we might need to help out on defense here a little bit. We still have 38 minutes left. We got some time. Let's get ourselves back in order here. Keel, thinking. Takes aim. And as mentioned earlier, the 6th have had control of the north side of the point all game. And this is the first time I take a gander and see, what do you know? There was more blue than red. Keel's trying to rain on the parade here. Cheese taking aim. Keel is raining on the parade. Nice shot by the tank into there. Okay, Keel. Nice. Ooh, look at this. Wow. Okay, blueberries currently somewhat have control of the north. But Dragoon and Worthing leader. Trying to take it back. Got some action. Subtotal. Kaiser. Kaiser's getting himself a nice highlight here, Kaiser. Before that, he had a nice highlight. Sin and Warlock. Sin ain't playing no games. He pulls out the rocket. Short. And is executed. Extend to the left. March. Look at this gunfighting up here. Warlock has been here a while. Defending that OP subtotal, I think, through a grenade, maybe. Yep. Oh, nice grenade. just a little long. But subtotal does get the OP. Warlock's going to put it right back up. All right, great play by Darkhorse here on the north. We got OP versus OP here. Oh my goodness, great shot by Cool. Obliterating everybody over here. Take a look at this. I hope you're hungry because there's meat for everybody. Subtotal chilling with the OP. I bet another SPA round comes in. Let's see. Some really nice gunfighting up here. Now, before I forget, what I was going to say is, if you remember the raspberries of the 6th, we're doing a great job over here on this house. They had a 76 up there. Spawn, Muffin Man, and crew were hanging out up there. And we missed it. It was off camera for us. They lost everything, it looks like. 76 is destroyed up there. But raspberries aren't giving up. Trying to push their way back towards Warlock. Warlock's been playing some great counter-offensive something or other up here. Defending his OP, knocking people down. The OP remains, though. For 6th. We might have to shift our focus. We could stay here all night. Let's take a look at the map. Nice line here for Darkhorse. Looking good, Billy Ray. Warlock. Not sure if he's a wizard. Warlocks and wizards the same thing, I'm not sure. I think they... Wow. I just can't get over this SPA play. I think that was cool again. That was a great shot. My goodness. Oh, okay, we're gonna hang out here. This is where all the action is right now, as far as I can see. We got Warlock practicing his defense of the dark arts. He's getting some help with his friend Cool on SPA. Let's see if another round comes down. He's probably telling him, hey man, fire in that same spot again. Just go a little bit longer. I think another round's coming in. Is it coming? Nope. Alright. Well, I could watch this part all day. Now, I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but I am an infantry guy. I do like the tanks. The tanks are cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't play tank. I don't play tank. Don't have anything against tankers, except for maybe a few people who play tank. But we won't go there. I just love the infantry play, so I'm gonna miss some of this armor action. I apologize. I love the infi action. Nice machine gun fire from Sergeant Bobrosk. Looking good, man. Alright, this north side is a lot of fun right now. Commander Click calling for his garrison. Please, guys, please. I need it. Zeus, please build a garrison. Zeus is saying there's only 20 supplies. And they're saying, Chungus, drop your supplies. And he's saying, I already did. Okay, redeploy. Somebody else drops supplies. And he just drops supplies anyway because he's like, I'm not waiting for this. All right, Commander Click doing a nice job managing the battlefield at the moment. All right, let's watch this southern edge here. We haven't given them much love tonight. Cap guns coming for Constantine and Red Eagle. Check that. They're coming for them. Nice shot by Red Eagle. Wipes the OP. Constantine, Red Eagle. Constantine, here's the gunfire. Shifting. Not quite. Top tier guy looking to be exactly that over here. Hanging out with the Jembles and Cheese and Zifork. Spanky. control. I was going to say it got quiet there for a minute, and that is because Darkhorse... Look at the blue. Look at them. Left to right. Everybody that has a blue circle above their head is advancing down here. Warlock and his friends maintaining the north. Warlock becomes the new warden of the north. And whoever's in this recon tank, Dylan in Nebraska, well, they don't survive there, but looking good. And there's a half track over here. Darkhorse making some very sneaky, exciting moves here. Gonna try to flank. Got this airhead coming down, although that might be an allied airhead. Let's quit looking at the map. Look at the blueberries starting to encircle this point. They are coming for AA battery. Wow, has the momentum shifted in this match? 6 had strong control of WN4 for a long time. Had armor superiority for a long time. They might still have armor superiority. But the infantry of Darkhorse is showing their strength here. Yeah, this is going to be a bombing run airhead combo here for Darkhorse. Let's see what happens. Get one. Alright. I think they're going to make it happen. 6th, I think, knows about the airhead. But, wow, it's in this bush. Wow, Clit. That is a really nice airhead. That's tough to find, although Dragoon and Muffin Man might have found it here. I think they did. Well, they got 2 off of the airhead. That was some... I don't know what that was. That was funny. Okay, Spears is on the point, though. That was a really nice airhead. Colette doing a nice job, like I said, managing the battlefield well. At least with the airhead, causes some distraction so that Spears gets on the point, knocks out Riley. But the Muffin Man baking something up here. Playing some defense. Now, Darkhorse with the armor. Momentum has shifted. Tiger up here. P4 down here. Sherman is rolling up. SPA is back here. Recon tank. So it seems like, yeah, the armor superiority has shifted for Darkhorse as well. Both their armor and infantry complementing each other, looking great. All right, Darkhorse going for it. Up the middle. Front door. It is time. Rounds coming in on the Sherman. I think from that P4 back behind us. Zeus. Just out in the open, man. Alright. Darkhorse, look at this. Coming off of this sneaky half track. Like I said, Clit doing a nice job commanding the battlefield. Had the airhead here. Has nice resource allocation here. And they have a half track down here. So Clit playing 6D chess here. Managing the battlefield with 26 minutes here before we declare our winner of the Offseason Competitive League Division 1 series, season, game. You got it. Cheeks, Shark, Bip, Hookah, or Juka. Ooh. The steward knows something's up. Ooh, takes 2 rockets. By Shark. Who's that? I don't know who that is. We'll go take a gander. Shadow jumps out. Survives the blast. Uses the blast for cover. Shark wants to take a bite out of him. I'm not sure, but I think Deado got away. Deado did get the half track. So nice job by Deado doing his job. Lost his tank, but as a solo tanker, gets that deadly spawn that could have caused a lot of problems for them. Also, well, he doesn't. No, those are friendly supplies for him. But Darkhorse still pushing up from the south. Cap guns with Storia. Chungus. It's going to be a big push here. I can feel it. Darkhorse in good position. Although there is this 76 up here. That's what's giving him problems at the moment. More armor v infantry here between the 6th and Darkhorse. Good response by 6th, moving down with their raspberries. Realizing that the push is coming from the south, and all of a sudden, all the blue circles on the south side of our map. Well, a couple do appear. But for the most part, decimated. Alright, good defense here for Dragoon and company. Riley setting up. Well, I should know what's up. That's a good spot. Love that spot myself. You got the okay. Change of plans. Change of plans. Darkhorse heavy on the front door. Their tanks on the front door of this Tiger. And the P4 remain. Returning fire on the 76. Seems to be the only thing slowing things down to the north here. A lot of tank on infantry action at the moment. Trying to not let each other know where they are. Tiger over here. Let's go see what the Tiger can see. Let's go give it a look. Tiger definitely knows the 76 is there, but you can see this house is in the way. Using it for cover. You can see that 76 right there. Aiming. Yes. But if you are Bible Swan, Twisted, and Soda Bear, you know, you don't really need to worry that much because all you have to do is hold this point for another, well, really just 19 minutes now, 20 minutes, and you've got it won. So mostly playing some defense, hanging out over here. No need to capture the 4th point. It gives you some nice insurance, but it is not necessary. Zeus, Cheeks, and Shark moving in. They're out in blood. There's PA rounds flying overhead. Cheeks. Let's see if he can clap a little bit here. Cheeks. Ooh, he put his satchel down. Nice job by Cheeks. He's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 kills. Let's see. Cheeks. Suicide. Satchel. That's 1. He's going to get these other 3. Suicide check. Satchel by Cheeks. Wipes an OP. Did he pick it up? Nope, it's still there. Cheeks all by his own self. Does some nice clearing of the point here. Gonna take out subtotal. And Cheeks takes out subtotal. And this person and himself, but does a nice job clearing off the point. Takes out an OP. Good job by Cheeks. doing his thing. 76 remains here to the north. Tiger remains to the north. P4 remains. Looks like they fell back to repair over here with another Tiger coming up. Let's see if Darkhorse gets aggressive here now that they have 2 heavies. Although the 6th has 2 heavies. And they have a medium. So looks like tank weight is pretty balanced at the moment between the 2 teams. 2 heavies, 1 medium each. Might be more than that. SPA rounds coming in though on the 76. Going for it. Getting marked. Just short on that shot. 76. Knows that time's running out. Trying to get some momentum. Take back this map edge. Remember that Tiger's over there. Let's see if he peeks. Tiger's shifting a bit. Ricochet goes off the Tiger back there. Let's see what happens. Duel. Sin. The final push. Tiger, 76. Coming for each other. AT over here, coming up behind the 76. Sin. Unless he's still alive from last time, I don't think he has a satchel. He's just telling his friends, hey, 76 is right here. SBA rounds coming in. Tiger gets a shot into the 76. Tiger. Engaging Ricochet. The tank battle of battles here on WN4. Utah Beach. Twisted and Bible Swan laying it down on the 76. SPA firing, and they get the better of the 76. Nice shot there by this crew. Very nice job. Armor superiority goes to Darkhorse. Here, infantry is pushing up the front for 6th, trying to gain some momentum as everyone's focused on that 76. 17 minutes and 31 seconds remain here before we crown our champion of the OSCL Division 1 2026 season, Savvy and Storia. Making their beds nice and warm here in this house, taking the heads off of the 6th. More tank action here to the south. Satchel on this Sherman. Nice job, Chungus. Gets the satchel on. The tank does take down the P4. However, it doesn't matter because this Sherman's going to go down. And even further, the superiority of armor play shifting more and more in favor of Darkhorse, whose Queen of Battle, the infantry, have been playing a great match. And this P4 is going to go down here shortly with Noah going down with the ship, maybe. And there it goes. Down she goes. Nice job by this Blueberry crew down here. Check out Darkhorse coming for blood. As we mentioned earlier, the 6th did win the match earlier this season. They won 3-2. I don't know what the math was, but they did defeat Darkhorse. And Darkhorse is out for blood. They are showing they are better than they were back on March 21st. They're trying to make it happen, trying to take home the trophy. They got to brag when they go to work on Monday and say, hey guys, I won the Division 1 championship of my favorite video game. And all their coworkers, if they're like my current coworkers, are just going to say, cool. But if they work with other dudes, they're going to be like, yeah, brother. Noah and Gun Buddy. Gun Buddy! Mowed down by Kaiser. Kaiser gets himself a nice highlight. Returning the favor tonight. Cheese. Cheese has been everywhere. Must be nacho cheese because he is oozing all over this Utah Beach map. Tierney with the tyrannical rocket shot there. Very nice job. Tierney. Bib. Hanging out. Knocks down Reaps. Body parts or something goes flying. It's chaos. It's death. It's destruction here. Oh, tank goes down. There goes the tiger. My oh my. What took that tiger out? What do we have back here? Okay, couple tanks. We have 76 and a Sherman back there. Knocking out the tiger. Okay. We have 14 minutes left. 6 with some nice tank plays. Darkhorse, though, they're on AA battery. All over AA battery. Not sure how they're not capping yet. Maybe that reinforces down. Not sure. But they're all over it, man. Smoke's coming down. Darkhorse on their stallions. Trying to make this 4-1 win happen. Alright. Chungus comes up and gets a humongous highlight double kill on these two fellers. Rockets coming in, trying to take out the OP. 76 chilling here to the north. Check it out. 6 returning the favor a bit here on WN4, starting to cap a little bit. The Darkhorse is laying it down. Armor of white, red, cryptic, and Melnick. All right, let's take a gander at that scoreboard. We got Cheeks. Man, he's been clapping them all night. He's got 79 kills with the Gewehr. Rig Doctor, 75. Chungus, 71. Tap Guns, 65. And Lil G was 62. All 5 of our leaders in combat approaching 1,500. Offense scores approaching 1,000. Defense scores approaching 1,500. And support, look at Clit, almost 4,300 support score. Oh, okay, we have an interesting situation. Check this out. Very nice response by the 6th. Starting to take Darkhorse off of AA battery, and they're contesting back here on WN4. Look at all these outposts to the south. They have one on the point. There's a bomber coming in with this airhead bomber airhead combo. Okay, it's getting interesting here with 12 minutes left. Nice bomber coming in for Clit. Wow, very nice bomber by Clit. Wipes pretty much everybody in the path. Chungus trying to protect that airhead as much as he can. It might have gone down with those explosions, though. I think it probably did. Yes, nice rocket and grenade play by Spanky and Dragoon. Knocking out that airhead. All right, we need to return to WN4. Check it out. It's getting interesting back here. We got Blue Chew and Kaiser doing a little bit of farming, trying to get a little bit of hair on their chest here. Get some calluses on their hands, doing some hard farm work. Looking for Tao. And Tao makes Kaiser shout, ow, as he shoots him. And Deado's hanging out in the barn. Darkhorse responding aggressively, knowing that we just have to hold this until 2 minutes is left. And we're good to go. Tiger up here. Is that same tiger from before? Twisted and Soda Bear? I think so. With Bible Swan. Now the Wardens of the North. Look at all this red, though. Okay. I think we need some action music here. Let's watch this fight as they duke it out here on WN4. Wild. Everybody's shifting their focus here on WN4. Some great gunfights. Armor sending it. 6 minutes remain, really. If you have full cap weight, you just need to hold it out for 2 minutes, and then that point is yours. So really, if you're thinking Darkhorse, hey guys, we just gotta hold it for 6 more minutes. We can call ourselves the Division 1 champions. We can update our Discord profiles. We can make everybody see that we are the OSCL 2026 champions. However, it's not over yet. Airhead coming down here for the 6th, doing a nice job. Look at this pressure here from the southeast side. Look at them pushing in. All this red here, all this blue here. Everyone's duking it out up here for map edge. We have 2 heavies up there. We have a Stewart rolling in. Let's see what happens with this Airhead. This could be big. This could win the match here for 6th. After being on their heels for much of the match, trying to maintain some control, they're moving up with Subtotal, Muffin Man, Leader. Look at all these raspberries that just spawned in. Gonna send it as hard as they can. Cheeks, wow, look at this SPA play. This is unbelievable right here. Everybody's blowing up. Everybody's dying. Holy moly. Noah Waffen, the rig doctor, going for it. Headed for Bergs. Noah, SPA, double SPA trading. Body parts all over the map. The French are going to be pissed. They have a lot to clean up after this battle. Muhammad and company maintaining the north. Doing a nice job. Ooh, 76 rolling in with all these infantry. This is a big push. Big push from the south. Big push from the north. The 6th on a mission. Angry. Look at this push. Is that... No, that 76 is destroyed. There's a 76. All these infantry. Bombers coming in. Ooh, my, oh my. And that's a bomber from the 6th. Wiping out these blueberries. And they're going to send it. I bet they're going to send it. Try to take out this tiger here. With everything they have. Backpack sack. Or backpack SC. On the front lines. He says, hey, it ain't time to play defense. We got 4 minutes remaining. We have to capture this point right now. 76 continuing to move with this Stewart. What a wild push we have here. Jungle Snake, Kaiser, Reaps. The highlights don't matter. The gloves are off. Everybody's coming for blood. Tiger rolling backwards. The Axis are retreating. However, their infantry remains strong here on the road. Tyranny, Striker, Sin, Savvy, Gun Bunny trying their best back and forth this cap weight goes. About 5 minutes remain here before we crown our champion here on the Division 1 final. Look at all those raspberries that get a nice spawn there to the southeast, but this SPA play, more rounds coming in, wipes a few. These SPA players, who is that? It's got to be Cool again. Still ruining hopes and dreams of anything that the Allies are trying to do tonight. Another round comes in, gets another guy. And we're getting another nice fruit salad of blueberries and raspberries all over the point. Darkhorse responding nicely, pushing off these raspberries. Rockets coming in on this medium tank, top tier guy. I don't think... Nope. No satchel, but nice rocket. Tank goes down. Stewart still out for blood. Look who's coming from the rear. Hookah or Juka. But Blacklisted isn't fooled. Alright. Oh, more SPA rounds coming in. This is wild. Everything is going down. Everybody is dying. Nothing is sacred. Nothing is certain. And look at this. The 6th becomes the Warden of the North again with their 76. Getting a nice setup. Are they getting a garrison? They do have a garrison. They got their OPs. And really, they just got to start capping here within the next 2 minutes and hold out and capture the point until the end. I believe, maybe, no. Yes, there is a reinforce down here for Darkhorse. That's really helping them. But look at all these raspberries. They have all these raspberries to the north. I need to stop moving the camera so that you can see. I'm just so excited with this crazy end here to this Division 1 season. Both of these teams have played a great match. Certainly deserve to be here with what we've seen tonight. Have had great seasons. Ooh, that SPA round was perfect. But they had a little bit of spawn protection there. Alright, we just need to lock in. Just watch the blueberries and raspberries move in. There's too much going on. We'll watch from afar. Here we are, the last banner. Let's see what they can do. No, not that one. This one. "53 seconds remain for Darkhorse. If they hold, they become the champion." 6 needs to start capping within 43 seconds. Here we go. Last 3 minutes of the season on the line for both teams. SPA rounds coming in again. 32 seconds. And just like that, Darkhorse is our Division 1 OSCL champion. Great job on defense. Let's finish it out here. Congratulations to Darkhorse, our 2026 Offseason Competitive League Division 1 champions. What a match by both of these teams. The belle of the ball for the first match, the first half of the match definitely being 6th. Second half of the match, Darkhorse managed to hang on. Very strong push by 6 there at the end, but Darkhorse comes out victorious, holds it off, and they win the season here. Maybe get to enjoy their summer a little bit, but they're going to go to work on Monday and say, "Hey, Brad, I am a champion, brother." And Brad's going to say, "Oh, yeah, brother. Nice job, Darkhorse. Congratulations. Great season." So much to say, so much I want to repeat myself on, but both teams played so well. Take a look at the stats below. Cool, the SPA man, 90 kills. Rig Doctor with 87, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Clit with almost 5,000 support score. Look at those massive numbers down there at the bottom of the screen. You love to see it. So congratulations. We're almost finished with the stream here, so I need to wrap it up. If you want to see more action tomorrow night, I will be watching the 6 with their excellent play with their armor and crew as they take on the 101st Airborne tomorrow night for the first match of the Summit season. So join me. That's in my YouTube channel. It's scheduled. Go ahead and give that a follow. But for now, we will celebrate tonight with and for Darkhorse, who are the champions of Division 1 Offseason Competitive League, console gaming, and Hell Let Loose. So great job, guys. We're going to take it out here. We're going to watch a little video to end it, and I'm going to act like I know what I'm doing. Thanks for joining. My name's Critic. Give me a subscribe or whatever you call it, and I'll see you next time.